baby robins, I presume. There's two of them in there and another egg. There was a third one. But I went to jack up my truck. And the nest was laying under the back bumper. And I rolled one of those metal wheels over one of them before I ever noticed they was there. I saw the nest, but I just thought it was an old nest, so I accidentally killed one. But unless the mama comes back, they ain't got much of a chance. Look at that, Jeff. I don't know if I said or not what I'm doing, but y'all probably figured it out by now. Busted brake line. There it is right there. I twisted it a little bit. Y'all ought to be able to see that. I twisted it a little bit. That's where it was broken. Right over top of the gas tank. Well, this ain't gonna happen no more. I talked to my mechanic friend Harry at HJ Automotive, and he's one of those mechanics that kind of knows your ability and what you can do, and will tell you what to buy, and you can do it. Well, he would have fixed it for me if we did schedule, but he said go buy the copper line. He said buy copper, NICOPP, part nickel, part copper. Says right here, copper nickel ferrous alloy. He says you'll never have to replace them again. This is a 25-foot roll, 1/4 inch. That's what size this rusting steel line is. I'll get my truck back once I get the line in there. But I gotta replace all the rest of them because all the rest of them's rusty. Truck's 2004. So it's getting about that age. Anyhow, I'm I'm going to reuse these fittings. I bought some. It's not because I'm too tight to buy fittings, but I'm going to clean these up and get the rust off of them. They are not rusted bad, just surface rust. And I'm going to clean these things up and reuse them, because the ones at the auto store were nowhere near as good, nowhere near as beefy. This one takes a 9/16 wrench to get it off, and the ones I bought takes a 7/16. Big difference. So I'm going to reuse these. I like these a lot better, and there's nothing wrong with them to keep them from working, from doing the job. But I'm just going to change one brake line at a time when I feel like it, until I get them all changed. But I don't know why that thing's got to break over top of the gas tank every time. This is the second truck I've had that broke right over the gas tank. First, when I was here in the yard, hit the brakes, I didn't hit no brakes. This time, Debbie and I had taken a load of stumps on a 7x14 dump trailer to our other piece of property and dumped it, and I was coming back, and I went to turn off the primary road onto the secondary road. I didn't have no brakes. And it was a car sitting in the intersection. So anyhow, I had already thought what to do in that situation. So I just reached over and hit the trailer brakes. I hit them a little harder than I intended to. I locked them up. But they woed me down, and I got turned in and got hit at the house. So on with the torture. See what I'm talking about? That takes 7/16, and this will be a 9/16. That little thing right there is asking for the corners to be rounded off. In fact, the corners are kind of round. Oops. Oh, I'll tell y'all about that later.